greening and restoration of wasteland with agroforestry. Okay. Next topic is greening and restoration of wasteland with agroforestry. Recently, why we are discussing this? Because recently the Niti Aayog unveiled greening and restoration of wasteland with agroforestry. That is Grow report and portal aiming to bolster efforts in environmental conservation and sustainable land use across the India. Okay, we have wastelands in our country. So wasteland are usually areas of dumping of waste. Okay, so wasteland means those areas which are not cultivated and not used for any other purposes. Okay, such lands are usually used for landfills or for dumping waste, and which are unused. Okay, which ultimately causes environmental pollution. So in spite or rather than making it or keeping it as such, what the Niti Aayog is doing is to have a grow initiative. Okay, in which agroforestry or forest agriculture and forestry, that is, for example, timber. Okay, such kinds of initiatives or such kind of activities can be taken in the land. Now, it is a multi-institutional effort by Niti Aayog, which utilized remote sensing and just to assess the agroforestry suitability across all districts in India. Okay, here remote sensing and also the satellite is also used for that, analyzing that the wasteland or how the wasteland can be transferred into agroforestry. It provides state-wise and district-wise analysis supporting government departments and industries for greening and restoration projects. Okay, it underscores the potential benefit of converting underutilized area, especially wasteland, for agroforestry. Okay, some lands could not be, or some lands are not suitable for cultivation of agriculture, but it can be used for cultivation or it can be used for forest make. Okay, so that is the Grow initiative. As we can see, we have also discussed this. By 2030, we need 26 million hectares of degraded land need to be restored. That is one of our commitments. Next thing, the carbon sink of 2.5 to 3 billion. Remember, when we discussed the Paris Climate Treaty, this was our INDC, India's national determined target. Okay, of carbon dioxide equivalent. That is our national commitment, nationally determined target in the Paris Climate Treaty of 2015. Remember? Okay. In that, to commit or to fulfill our national commitments, we need to have such initiatives. Okay. Now, approximately if we see 17% of the total geographical area is wasteland in India. Okay. So, it is not that we do not have land for converting it into forest. Okay. Nearly we can see 17% of our land is of wasteland. Okay, so it can be used for productive purposes. That is, it can be used for agroforestry. Okay, agroforestry, one thing is it will be acting as a carbon sink. Okay, thus it will reduce the amount of carbon dioxide. Okay, that is one of the important. Then degraded land can be restored. Nearly 26 million hectares of degraded land need to be restored by 2030. That was our commitment and it can be achieved. And apart from that, we will be getting wood. Okay, wood and wood products. We are now importing the wood and wood products. This can be reduced. Now, carbon sequestration to combat climate change at global and national levels, addressing some optimal use of arable lands. Okay, so even environmentally, economically, and also thus livelihood of the people can be improved. Agroforestry, people are mostly dependent on the minor forest, timbers. Not only the minor forest produce other timbers, etc. Okay, this can be achieved. So social, economic, environmental development could be achieved by Grow initiative. Clear?